Hi, in this tutorial, we'll talk about mm, Tax Manager. So, Tax Manager basically is a tool which empowers you with the ability to create customized taxes based on various factors such as the buyer's country or ticket type, uh, ensuring that every detail is fine tuned to your taxation's specific needs. Whether you are looking for simplifying your tax calculations, ensure legal compliance across different regions, or provide transparency to your attendees, the Tax Manager tool is your go-to solution. Over the next few minutes, we'll talk about everything you need to know about this tool and how it is poised to redefine the way you handle taxes for your event ticketing. So, let's go to the tax setup. You need to go to registration and payments, and then click on tax setup, which is in the sidebar. Alternatively, you can also use the search tool to search for tax manager tax setup from right from there, so you do not have to go use two clicks to go to that menu. So, first thing first, Dryfta already used to have a tax setting, but earlier back then, you can only had one single taxation for all ticket types, irrespective of whatever country they belong to. Uh, so if you want to stick to that in the future, for the future events, you can continue to use this option. Or if you want to use a more customizable option where you want to have separate taxes for different for separate users based on the country they belong to or the ticket type they're purchasing. So in that case, you can use the custom taxes option. Now, as you can see, I have already created two tax types. Now, if you want to create more taxations, different other taxes for different countries or ticket types, you can click on Add New Tax, and it would then display the form where you can enter the tax name, tax description, amount of the tax that you want to charge for the tax amount that you want to charge for during the purchase, and whether you want it to be based on per ticket or whether you want it to be on a percentage basis. So by default, it would be percentage basis. So I'll delete this one. I'll use these two options for now. So as you can see, I have two tax types, and I have selected Albania. I have not selected all, but I can choose to select all for this one, because this is going to be applicable for all the countries, whichever country they belong to. This particular option would only be applicable for delegates who are coming from Spain. So I'll scroll down and select Spain from the list. Um, P Spain. Yeah, this one, it is already selected. Fine. Uh, So the next step is to select the country field, which the system would map and would use to find out the country of the buyer. So if you have multiple country fields, you can select one of the country fields which should be used uh, for assessing the country that this buyer belongs to. So I have created a country field. It is a custom field, and I have named it country. And so now I would select that field. For this one also, I have selected the field, the same field. The next step is to if you have one of these tax types you want to apply for tickets as well, then you can select that particular ticket on which this tax type would be applied. So if someone purchases this particular ticket, for example this one, then this this tax type would be applied on on that purchase. In two cases this would happen. Either if someone is coming from Spain, then this tax would be applied, or if someone is purchasing this ticket. So you can do both, or you can just use the country-based taxation. Now click on save to save this setting, and then we can now proceed to the front end to see how this thing would work. So in the front end, I just need to select uh, two attendees, and for the first one, I would simply auto-populate it, select the tickets I want to purchase, and then scroll down to the next one and type it manually. And select the ticket. And for the first one, I need to select the country to Albania, which is set. For the next one, I need to select Spain as the country. So it could charge the Spain tax that we created in the backend. And finally, we'll click on checkout. So we are now on the billing page, and there you can see we have Zoe Barnes, the buyer. There's only one tax applied because and then same tax applied for another ticket she has purchased. For the other person for whom these tickets have been purchased, since they are from Spain, and we already have a tax type created for Spain, so there is an additional tax that is applied for this person. So you can see there are two taxes for Suzanne Vega. So for Zoe Barnes, we only have one tax. So, and then we can simply proceed to the payment method and complete the payment. One more thing, the discount. If someone has applied a discount code, then the taxation would be charged on the discounted price and not the original price. And that's how for most governments this taxation, that's how it works across most of the governments. So that's so we have done exactly like that. Now one another thing that we have added as an option is go to orders and invoices, and if you are creating an order for someone from the backend, so you have the option to override the taxation and simply exclude that person from being taxed for any taxes. So you can select the ticket, search for that person, and then when you scroll down, and you have the option to deselect this person, this option to remove tax from this order. So if I click on proceed to pay without deselecting it, then it would display the taxes, and if I deselect it and then click on proceed to pay, then it would not include the taxes. It would simply charge the original price. So yeah, this is an option for admin. So in case there are some special cases where they do not want to charge any taxes, they can simply use this option. So to give you a recap, here are the things that the tax manager can do custom tax configuration. You can create separate taxes for each country, ticket type, or even both. You can tailor the tax settings according to your event's unique requirements. The other feature is that you can override the single tax that you used to charge earlier with your own custom taxes. The third feature that you have is you can select a specific ticket type for which the tax will be applicable, all from the backend. Uh, you can uh, you can set taxes based on the buyer's country by integrating a custom country field, making your tax calculations more accurate and region specific. Uh, and yeah, so these are the few things that is possible with the tax manager. Thank you.